Hello boys and girls, today we're going to remind ourselves fractions and how to work with fractions, right? So fraction is a portion of something, right? And the classical example will be pizza, right? So we have pizza, so we have one whole pizza, right? And what do we do with pizza? We divide it, right? So we divide it into portions, right? And this is what fraction is. So fraction is a portion, right? So this pizza was divided into 4 pieces. And let's say we're gonna take 1/4 away, right? So we took 1 piece away, right? So bottom number is called denominator and top number is called numerator. So bottom number tells us into how many pieces we divide, and top number how many pieces we use, right? Okay, so and of course as with any other number we can add or subtract or multiply or divide our fractions, right? And addition is pretty simple, right? So if we have quarter from this pizza and 2/4 from this pizza, right? So all together we have 3/4, right? So pretty simple, okay? So what if we divide our second pizza into 8 pieces, right? So now we have 8. And now we're going to take one slice, okay? So if we add these two numbers, these two fractions, so how many slices do we have all together? And it seems like we can add them, right? Because this slice is bigger than this slice, right? So what we have to do is to make slices equal, same, right? So to make this same, so what we have to do, we have to divide this pizza into 8 slices, right? And now what we see, we had 1/4 and it become 2/8, 2/8, right? It's the same. And now we have 2 slices here and 1 slice here. Altogether we have 3/8, right? 3/8. So this process is called to bring fractions into common denominator, right? And we need this when we add or subtract fractions with different denominators, right? So we have to bring them into common denominators. So how does it work? So we cut our pizza into more slices, okay? Mathematically, how to bring two fractions. So this was a model. So mathematically, how to do it? So we have 1/4 plus 1/8. Okay. How to bring into common denominator? So we need to remind ourselves least common multiplier. So what is least common multiplier? It's the smallest number, which is multiple of 4 and 8, right? Or in other words, that can be divided by 4 and 8. And of course, this number is 8, right? So 8 can be divided by 8, and 8 can be divided by 4, okay? Okay, so here, because we already have 8 here, so we don't do anything. We don't have to do anything, but here we have 4. So how to make 4 into 8? We have to multiply it by 2. And because we multiplied denominator by 2, we have to multiply numerator by 2. Okay? And our 1/4 become 1/8 plus 1/8 equals to 3/8. Okay? So let's do another example. So we have 3/7 plus 1/4. Okay? So we have two fractions with different denominators. Okay? So we have to bring them into common denominator, right? So if we use pizzas, right? So this pizza was divided into 4 pieces, and this one was divided into 4, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This was divided into 7, right? Okay. So, and we took 3 slices here and 1 slice here. Again, right? So we can't add them because they're different in size. So we must make these slices in both pizzas same size. Okay? So, what is least common multiplier? LCM. Okay, between 7 and 4. So, smallest number that divisible by 7 and 4, and of course it will be 28. So, 28. So it means to make 7 into 28, we multiply it by 4. And as I said before, we multiply numerator and denominator by the same factor. So to make 4 into 28, we have to multiply it by 7. So both denominator and numerator will multiply it by 7, and we get 4 times 3 is 12/28 plus 7/28. So it equals to 12 plus 7 is 19/28. Okay? So this is how we do addition and subtraction. Subtraction works the same way. Let's now try to do so now let's work on division. Okay? So let's try to divide 3/4 into half. Okay? So we want to divide 3/4 into half. Okay, let's model first this situation. So this will be 3/4. Okay. And divide. So 3/4. So and divide into half. So we're going to show half. Half will be, this will be half, right? So, and as we can see, our half consists of 4 rectangles, right? So now we want to figure out how many groups of 4 are in this square, right? How many groups of 4 in this diagram? How many groups of 4 here, right? So let's count. So it will be 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So this is one group of 4, right? One whole group of 4, right? Whole part, and 2 left, right? 2 out of group of 4, right? Because we count groups of 4, so 2 left. So this will be here, your numerator, and 4 will be in denominator. So this is how it looks when you're trying to model division, right? So you get group of 4, and now you count how many groups of 4 you have in here, right? And we got 1 group and 2 fourths. Okay, so if you're trying, so how to calculate it, right? So now we visualize it. Now let's show how to do it. So when you divide two fractions, so what happens, you replace division with multiplication and take reciprocal of the second fraction, right? So we had 1 over 2, now it will be 2 over 1, and you multiply fractions, right? Numerators with numerators and denominators with denominators. 1 over 1 and 1 over 2, okay? So that's division. Fractions, 3 over 4 times 1 over 2, okay? So 3 over 4, right? So 3 over 4, so I'm gonna so this side will be so 3 over 4 and 1 over 2. Right? So 1 over 2, I'm going to use red color. So it will be those rectangles. So, and with multiplication, what we're looking for, cross sections, right? So how many rectangles are crossing each other, blue and red? And we have 1, 2, and 3, right? So we have 3 out of how many? How many rectangles in total do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3 out of 8. And this is our answer, right? So to multiply two fractions, right? So what we do, we multiply numerators with numerators and denominators with denominators, right? And we get our fraction, okay? So we covered addition and subtraction. Well, basically it's the same rule, same idea how to add or subtract two fractions. So if both fractions have same denominator, so you just subtract numerators. Right, so if they have different denominators, so you bring in them to common denominator using least common multiplier. You're trying to find least common multiplier. Then you bring both fractions to same denominator and do addition or subtraction, whatever you have to do. So we covered division and we covered multiplication. Right, so please comment in the comment section, put likes or dislikes. And we're looking for your advices how to make these videos better and our work, how to improve our work. Please subscribe, and we're waiting for your feedback. Thank you, and see you another day.